Butts.
Butts. Okay. Anyone want to recap what happened last week?
I was a horse girl.
You were, in fact, a horse girl.
We made it back to the academy safely. We graduated somewhat, got some code out of it. Yep. Instead of waiting for the graduation ceremony, we decided to take our first job. And ended up in this farm. Was it it was a horse farm, wasn't
It
it?
was a horse farm, yes.
Zeta, in order to bait out the kobolds, turned to a horse and was led away, and we followed. On a cave, we went in, we found some dragon that was being worshipped, I think. Wormling, yeah. And we killed all of them.
That sounds about right. Killed kobolds, killed a wormling.
But we know the cave is not empty yet.
Yep.
But you identified some side paths, and you haven't actually gone into the room at the end.
Very true.
So, what would people like to do?
Zeta's gonna take her flashlight, which she can move 60 feet per turn, with her down the hallway, and if she encounters any kobolds, she's gonna show them the light.
Blinded by the light.
So which way is Zeta going?
1 second, it won't let me grab the circle.
Oh, that's because I made it.
God damn it.
But before you move the circle, I like to move in because do we take damage when it moves over us?
No, only if you start your turn in it.
Yeah, only if you start your turn in the circle.
Okay.
We're missing a Gru.
Yes, we are missing a Gru. The Gru has disappeared.
I'm guessing his Wi-Fi because he was talking about having issues.
Yes.
I guess there's some connection issues because normally he just says hi.
So that's one movement.
Okay, you have not encountered anything.
Could we wait for him?
Yes.
I wanted to investigate the throne room first. Alright, your moonbeam lasts a minute, so I guess we should make full use of it.
I mean, you can go investigate the throne room.
Zeta's pretty sure the throne room has nothing more to kill in it, so.
I want to investigate it for loot.
When we enter, we will be needed to move on the light because when we enter the light for the first time, we also take damage.
I think the ruling on the moonbeam is basically difficult terrain. If when we decide to move into it, we take damage. When the moonbeam move over us, we don't. There's some difficult terrain ruling, similar difficult terrain ruling for this type of spells. It's very confusing. I had a player try to jiggle a moonbeam over a monster to try to kill it.
Am I back?
Yes, you are.
Welcome back.
Okay.
If this happens again, and I get disconnected for a long time, I might have to drop out to resolve Wife Gru's laptop's internet problems because she's been complaining about disconnections.
That is miserable.
So, if you just drop out, should we continue or wait for you?
Just continue. Just
Okay.
assume I won't be back if I drop out.
Alrighty.
Well, if you wind up dropping out, we'll try to keep you informed as to what happened.
Mhm.
And yeah, from what I'm reading, it's when a creature enters the area that generally means that the creature has to actually move through it or start its turn there.
Alrighty. Who else is acting after Zeta?
So somebody wanted to go check out the throne room?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oops. Why did I move Chad?
Because right now you have the power to move Chad.
Yeah, I see the power to move Chad.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
So, I think I will land Lux on Zeta's shoulder, and Rain will take one step in behind her, but is actually facing the opposite direction so that Lux can warn him if something's coming Zeta's direction, and he can warn Zeta if something's coming from behind them.
Okay, and Greg and Chad?
Chad has zero idea what's going on.
You just fought some kobolds and a dragon. You have not been into the room where the dragon was, because you fought everything in the hall. And you haven't been in the side passages that you passed.
Gonna move here, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. And who all has light sources with them?
Wait, and Gru?
I am a light source right now.
Get back to your original position, please, Zeta.
I have zero control of Chad dubs.
Pull out another
a new
copy.
Chad token.
There. And now there are 2 Chads. Aren't you all lucky?
Now there's only one Chad.
Chad does have a light source. My light spell is you on Chad.
Yeah, you have a holy weapon. Your weapon is glowing.
Why is my
It's not
weapon holy?
It's not
Because
actually holy or magic, but it is emitting light.
Sweet. Sweet. I wave it around and make fantasy noises with it. I wanted to say lightsaber, but anyway, I investigate one of the side tunnels, I guess.
Come with me!
Okay. So we have Greg and Chad going to the right, Rain and Zeta going left, and Tilden is investigating the throne room.
Yep.
Okay. So, Zeta, that door is closed.
There,
Your light spell did identify there's a door, and the doors here are currently closed, but they are
Okay.
not locked.
Zeta kicks open the door and
You
sends
see-
in the moonbeam.
You see some bedrolls.
Are there anything sleeping in them?
Nope.
Zeta kicks in this door.
There's 2 bedrolls in there. And
Nothing
also
in them?
nothing sleeping in them. They're a mess. The bedrolls are a mess. Doesn't look like anybody made their bed when they got up.
How about this one?
Yeah, just 3 bedrolls.
This is useless. I have like 2 more rounds of moonlight left. No, 3 more. Okay, Zeta kicks open this door.
Well, you find some bedrolls, and there's some pouches in the floor here.
No kobolds.
No kobolds.
The moonbeam disappears, and Zeta goes and checks what's in the pouches.
There are a total of. Let's see. Must do maths. Why you make me do math, Kiwi?
I don't know, why'd you put things that involve math in this room?
Ooh.
Between all the pouches, you find 5 gold, 19 electrum, 20 silver, and 12 copper.
Electrum. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that thing
Silver.
between gold and silver.
Oh
How many
boy, this is
copper?
the first time I heard of Electrum.
There are 12 copper.
Okay, can you repeat that one more time?
So
Huh.
5 gold,
Mm-hmm.
19 electrum,
Mm-hmm.
20 silver, and 12 copper.
Zeta will pocket the 19 electrum and leave the rest there.
Not taking the gold, huh?
Nope. Someone else can have it.
What is Rain doing?
Watching Zeta's back.
There's some
Okay.
extra money in there if you want it.
Okay, Tilden.
Question: what's the
Yes.
yellow thing underneath the throne?
Treasure pile.
All right.
You don't have to look very hard to find the treasure in this room.
Okay.
Dragons kind of like sleeping on their treasure. Go figure.
Nice.
So you're probably going to be spending a bit of time cleaning up that pile, right?
If okay, how do I want to say it? Okay, I'm not that interested in PAL for now. It's more of the, is there anything non-currency based in the room? Cause there's a lot of coinage, and I probably need, I don't know, Chad to help carry everything. So I'm more interested in the non, if there's anything of value that's not currency.
Well, there are quite a few gems, and there is a feather.
I need someone to teach me detect magic. You know, So, couple of gems and a feather, you say?
Yeah, in amongst the pile of assorted coins.
That seems strange. Why would a dragon? You know, I'll take the feather for now,
Okay.
and I'll go out and join. Wait, why did we split the party? I'm gonna go and join the group on the right.
Okay. And Greg, what do you want to do? Oh, Greg and Chad.
Just run up to them.
Open this door.
You open the door below you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peek. Anything?
Give me a moment. Wrong thing selected.
Hold up, where your DM is charging.
Oh no, what is that? Wait, I can't see it. Never mind.
Gru!
Welcome back, G-Man.
Who is this girl you refer to?
You find some more kobolds in here. Looks like they were having dinner. Or breakfast. You're not sure
do-
which.
Do they see me?
Um,
I wasn't stealthy.
the two down here notice you. The three over here are all looking toward the fire.
Todd, help.
I just picture him opening the door, seeing the kobolds, going, "Oh, sorry, didn't want mean to disturb your dinner," and closing it again.
You know, good idea. Good. I just do one step back, close the door. Okay, they're having dinner.
Sorry, who's having dinner?
The kobolds.
Ah, we should not disturb that then.
I do not know.
Well, maybe if we tell them that the dragon is dead, they'll leave us alone.
I don't think cults work like that.
The dragon was bullying them.
Silverfur, does this door open like towards me or towards the kobolds?
I'm going to say that all the doors here open out.
I don't know what that means.
That probably means that you would be pulling it towards you to open it.
Okay.
I am here.
Hello.
Hello here.
Okay, so I I heard that somebody was about to be in trouble and needed someone to run in and smash.
More or
Yeah,
less,
but-
yes.
There are kobolds in that room. Looks like they were just starting to have
Mm.
breakfast.
I said they're having breakfast, and I look around, try to find a boulder or something to stuck the door.
Okay.
Chad
so-
looks somewhat like a boulder.
Yes, let me run in and smash.
You want to?
Okay.
Here, have a Gilbert. Can I
run
have
in and
Gilbert
I
to be?
smash the nearest-
Can I have the token of Gilbert be on top?
Shadow ran in.
If I could
Run
figure
in.
out how to do that, sure.
Right click it. I think it's in some of the options.
Mm.
Or maybe on the side. I don't know.
No. While you nerds are resolving nerd stuff, I'm going to smash the nearest kobold with my battle flash.
I will see if I can figure that out for next time, Quasta.
Okay. In the meantime, let's say Gilbert is on Chad's shoulder.
Okay. And so you're just gonna swing at the one in front of you, Chad?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm that meme of the guy from the Eric Andre show. Whack.
Roll to hit. That hits.
And I deal 9 damage. Hoo ha.
So
I am
anyway,
here to
start
rudely
whacking.
interrupt your breakfast.
So
Yeah.
you've
So anyway,
interrupted
I start-
breakfast for these guys,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna have you roll initiative. As soon as I remember where that
diggity.
button is.
Button.
The cat?
No, we left them back in town.
7. Are you serious? Oh.
The kobolds have a 22.
Yikes.
Well, just because they're having breakfast doesn't mean they just woke up.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, they successfully avoided being the ones sent out to go get the horse, and instead be the ones to get to stay and make breakfast.
Or they could be night shift having dinner before going to bed.
True. Okay. So this first kobold here,
Went to the market.
I'm gonna just give him a red marker, is going to take a swing at Chad with his dagger. I somehow don't think that's gonna hit.
Nope.
Blue one here is not going to step up, but is going to attack you with a sling. How about a 22?
If I said no, would you believe me?
No.
Then no.
Take 3 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. Green Kobold is going to also shoot you with his sling.
Wow, consistency.
Ouch.
At
You know-
least 3 is the minimum damage.
You know, in a lifetime of poor decisions, including the one time he wound up streaking on campus with a barrel over his head, this may be the poorest decision Chad has ever made.
I believe you.
It's the first in a long line of bad decisions Chad will ever make.
Or possibly
mean-
the
It's the
last.
first-
Chad is the fighter, so
Fighters aren't always dumb.
no. But I've also seen Chad's stats.
That's fair.
I specifically made this fighter kind of a dumbass. A beautiful dumbass, but a dumbass.
The most beautiful dumbass we ever seen.
And this one is also going to shoot at you with his sling.
Look at you all on your slings.
Wow.
Iwataya.
So take another 4 damage. And now it is Zeta's turn.
Zeta hears combat. Zeta can't imagine people fighting without her. She takes a dash action to run here.
How dare
Man,
people not.
Chad's gonna need. Chad's
Help?
gonna need therapy for PTSD after this.
Can I make a ranged weapon attack that goes through that line?
Yes.
Okay, Zeta shoots her bonus action arrow as soon as I remember where my character sheet is. I don't think that hits.
That in fact does not hit.
That's the first miss on Archer.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's
said
gonna
no-
happen eventually.
My killing blows!
No.
Also, the green circles are the Radius Zeta and Mid Slight in Story 4.
That's what I was guessing. Okay. Now it is Greg's turn.
First, Gilbert will. It's in ballista mode, I think. So we will try to shoot to blue.
Okay.
Shoom. Oh my god.
Nope, that does not hit.
God damn it, Gilbert the second.
Give me a second. And then. Greg will pull out his axe and charge.
Gonna attack orange.
Yeah. I'm clicking the item, not the tag.
That hits.
Whack. That's my turn.
Kobold is down. Rain.
Rain kind of turns around and looks in the direction Zeta just bolted, shrugs a little bit, and gives a light jog behind.
And
That's
your
my turn.
Okay, Chad, it's your turn again.
I step forward so that the kobolds can't just keep slinging me. I'm like, hey, Chad here. I want to talk to you about the word. Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior Axe?
Yeah, axe.
That's a miss.
I
No,
have
they have
action
not
surges, right?
Did Snarky use it already?
Okay, I'm going to use my action surge.
I used that already because it was a much harder fight.
Yes,
Oh, for
it
fucking
was.
out loud. Okay, well at least they can't keep slinging me from where they're standing.
This is accurate.
Now
Is that
what?
your turn?
Get wrecked. I'm just kind of like flexing intimidatingly. I'm like, get wrecked, nerd.
You can't sling me anymore. Tilden.
Excuse me, squeezing past. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of them. I'm gonna shoot the blue one.
Okay.
Nope.
That would be a miss.
Okay, do I want to burn out all my actions now? No, I'm fine. I'm done.
Okay, it is the kobold's turn. And now, instead of just attacking you, they are also going to yip and call out something that only Rain understands.
Ooh.
They are yelling that there are intruders.
Intruders.
No, there
Alright.
They
aren't.
get in here.
And through the window.
Red is going to attack Chad with his dagger. $17. Does that hit?
It does not.
That I actually believe. Because I know what my fighter's AC is. Blue is also going to attack with a dagger.
Chad has a +1 armor thanks to Greg.
Yeah,
Oh, that
plus one
tower
and a
does not-
shield. 19 AC in total.
Yeah,
Yes, that's exactly what my fighter has. It's just I have a different magic
You have a
item.
+1 shield.
That totally does not hit.
The 11 misses. Green
In
is going
fact-
to take a swing with a dagger. They're not doing so
That's
well with
the-
the daggers.
They're very
That's so-
consistent.
That so does not hit that I begin laughing at them. Like, not even diplomatic chuckling. I am pointing and laughing at kobolds.
They just keep shrieking, and it is now Sada's turn.
Zeta will take 20 feet of her movement to move there. And she will shoot an arrow at Red. And hopefully hit this time.
That hits.
His head explodes! And then she will take another 5 feet of her movement and use her regular action to try to stab Green. Does a
That
16
hits.
hit? He is minorly inconvenienced.
Nope, he's not minorly inconvenienced.
They only have 1 HP.
Wow.
No.
Well, give him
That one had 1 HP.
To remember, please, Primal Savagery is a spell, right? Spell-like attack.
it's a cantrip, yes.
Thank you for recording purposes.
It's in Xanther's Guide to Everything. It is a melee cantrip. You roll a d10 acid damage for it. We accept your surrender.
Okay, it is now Greg's turn again.
First, I think Gilbert the second will try to shoot. I guess at disadvantage because it's technically melee. Well,
That is a miss.
then Greg's go forward. Smash!
That hits.
And now that combat is over, Chad needs to sit down because he's while not concussed, all those sling bullets to the head has made him see 4 of everything.
Are you saying that Chad might need some healing?
Chad might need a short rest.
I'm
Only
sorry,
have healers in
friend.
the group.
I have nothing left.
Zeta will
And
walk
just,
out
like-
into the hallway and be like, "Does anyone else want to die?"
Just like
You do
sit
hear the door here
Uh-oh.
open.
What was Gru saying? Sorry.
I wanted to say I was gonna sit down and start dry heaving.
Like after a very bad night of partying.
Yes, like after a very bad night of partying, but it's like, just suck it up and one more combat. I
Okay.
moved. I
Well,
moved
this
to block the door.
this door opens, and
We're still on initiative.
yeah, these guys were
So
these guys called while you were still fighting.
so
Okay.
Zeta shouldn't be moved, right?
Not yet.
Okay, and that was just ending my turn. I finished. I don't know. There's people there.
Oh goodness. That's a way to start the show. I've got a thing for everyone today. I want to start with something. I've got the best email in my inbox today.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
So I got this email
Okay.
just before we started recording the show today, and I've never
Well, it's the inventor's turn.
Oh no.
Greg, it's another inventor. You can talk to You can talk to them as equals.
Yeah, but also Quasta knows the inventors and they can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, right now he has a lot of people in his way. And he doesn't exactly want to be up front in front of the person that takes damage better. So he's just going to hang back in the back. And it is Rain's turn.
Come on, fireball.
And after yelling out, "There's no intruders, go back to bed," and seeing them still come through the door, Rain goes, in common, "Fuck! Back up!" And then tosses out an ice knife on the middle of the three.
Ice knife.
Do you know
Is
the
it a
full
knife?
text, or do I need to give you the full text?
Oh, I'm very familiar with this fun spell.
Okay, so 17 to hit on the middle person.
17 hits.
So it does 3 damage to the middle person and a DC 13 save for all 3 of them.
Ice knife is responsible for like 2-player PvP deaths in my party so far. Because the wizard thinks Ice Knife is a conjuration spell while they are evocation wizard.
Mhm.
Yeah, they didn't read the spell.
Nice.
Oh, that's
See, and it is a dex save.
those 4 words are responsible for more spellcaster deaths than any other. Didn't read the spell.
I'm assuming these aren't at advantage, right?
No, these are not supposed to be at advantage. So, 4, this guy takes 3 damage.
Does the one getting hit by the knife also get hit by the cold?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a 5-foot radius, so it's a very small AoE, but it's also the easiest level 1 AoE spell.
And it's perfect for tight corridors like this.
I miss lightning bolt.
And thing is, whether the ice knife hits or not, it still explodes to do the AoE.
Yeah.
Yep.
I miss Fireball.
I don't.
I just realized I have never played with you guys and had someone cast Fireball.
The
Yes, we
inventor dodges completely. Wow.
The inventor dodges.
Yes, we did. I've cast Fireball.
Still, that's 9
Alright.
damage.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage for a level 1 spell.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so it is now the middle guy's turn. Let me read some stuff.
Heard a PR person be so scared and vague to tell me about their product, while it being exactly a product that I am like very thankful they sent me a link to. It was quite the ride. So the subject line of today's email: cheeky game for adults. Ooh. So I'm like, I mean, that's in my wheelhouse. I play video games. I have a show about pornography. I, sometimes talk about weird sex games on this show. You're an adult? So you're I'm an adult. We're all adults here. We're all allowed to play cheeky game for adults. Oh god, we're all in this market. Yeah. Yeah. So here's just an email I got today. Hello, Laura. I hope you're well. I'm working on a brand new game which has gone viral. Firstly, I must apologise if you feel this does not suit your publication or your sensibilities. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's the first fucking line. It's like,
Hello?
no,
Am
I'm
I
gonna tell you,
still
they don't tell you
connected?
what the fucking product is until you play.
No,
Yes,
you're
I'm
here.
just reading.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We've all gone offline. This is just a recording. Please leave your message after the beep.
All
Beep.
order they were received.
You know, I think I just realized it would have been really funny to play someone with Chad's stats, but a wizard.
That wouldn't be funny. That would be just sad.
I cast
No,
punch.
Like
I
as an
think
Asian
that
kid. Oh,
I
sorry.
think. Sorry, I was gonna say that kind of like mismatch of character and stat. I found that very funny. I wouldn't recommend on doing it when you think the campaign is going for long. Like for one shots is a good idea.
No, because it's like being an Asian kid. It's like the guy who has no aptitude for medicine, but his parents make him go to med school anyway, and just play Chad like that. It's like, but Mom, I wanted to go into dance.
Well, the only person that it can see is Rain, so it is going to cast Scorching Ray on Rain.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Scorching rain.
Scorching rain. Some stay dry, others feel the pain.
That's exactly a hit.
Well,
12
takes
is
seven
a
damage.
hit?
We are level 3.
I'm a wizard. The fact that it's not
Cast-
10 is a hit is impressive.
Cast mage armor.
Yeah, don't you have Mage Armor active or anything?
No, I don't even know it.
God damn it.
I'm not a combat mage.
That's fair.
And this is where Rain realized their mistake.
Rain may be going, maybe Mage Armor would be a good thing to pick up at some point.
Scorching Ray is one ray or is the 3
It's
one? I don't remember.
3.
Oh, yikes. Rip.
That's a
That
miss.
one misses.
And rain is down.
I'll
Ouch.
touch it.
Damn it. Oh my
Okay,
god.
That is also the Kobold's turn. Chad?
Okay, Chad finishes dry heaving and stands in the hallway. Here, hopefully people will take this as the universal symbol for "get behind me, nerds." And with the intention of dropping it and just picking my shield and just grabbing my shield again when I get to melee combat, I pull out my short bow and I fire at whoever's closest.
Okay, that would be the guy in front.
Oh, I am
Who you
disappointed.
miss.
Yep, this is just not my day. I am going to. I'm just gonna look at my bow, look at the guy. Just be like, "Want to get some brewskis?"
I'm all out of sandwiches.
Like, you know, like, you want to call a truce and go grab some brewskis?
Ah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Tilden's turn.
Alright, time to make use of my last spell slot then. Moving behind Chad, targeting the one in front, which I think is the... I can't tell what they are anyway.
Dragon Shield. The Dragon
Uh,
Shield is in front.
Old person. I hope it's a humanoid. I just realized that after I clicked it.
I believe they are humanoids.
Okay. Spell save 13. It's not very high, but let's see how it goes. Kobolds can't be that wise, right?
So wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom.
Kobolds are humanoids, yes.
Alright.
Well, he's not very wise, so he's not going anywhere.
Okay, so he's paralyzed.
Which one is paralyzed?
Oh,
The Dragon
the one,
Shield.
the one in front.
Okay.
Okay, so that was my action. Bonus action. Let's kind of burn away all my resources. Tentacle.
My internet seems more stable now, so I'm gonna disconnect briefly to try and so I can connect through the laptop.
So
Fair,
melee
okay.
spell attack at advantage against a paralyzed target. Does it work that way?
Yes. I mean, wait.
Never mind, doesn't matter. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Moving on.
Hello.
Oof.
Hello, I am here.
Hello.
And I'm gonna take the rest of my movement move just behind Rain. Stepping over him. Okay, I'll save you later.
I have a question. Does a held person block movement for their allies? Because I'm imagining like somebody who just suddenly stops moving.
I guess we will
Prevents.
see on their. I guess we will see on their turn.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, first up, it's Zeta.
Oh my god, you friggin' nerds. Zeta barges out in front of Chad. Sees the paralyzed idiot. And drops a star on his head. 1 second.
Where is Sarah?
In front of Chad.
Disappeared for me. Does anyone see it?
Hello?
Yeah, we do see Zeta. Zeta's just in front of Chad.
Ah, there I see it.
Does a 25 hit?
Sorry, I'm distracting her. 1 sec.
I was answering a question.
Does a 25 hit?
25 hits. Who are you attacking?
The guy who's
Oh.
paralyzed in the front.
Yep, that does hit.
13 radiant damage as a star falls on his head.
That is the guiding bolt, right?
Yep. And then I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow if he's still alive.
He's still alive.
We fought one of these before. They're fairly tanky.
That's a miss.
Wait. Let me read Guiding Bolt real quick.
You already have advantage for him being paralyzed, so
Yeah, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about the 4th condition on paralyzed. Melee attacks are default criticals.
yep, which is why I set my tentacle in, but my tentacle missed on the paralyzed target, so
You're gonna need to have some words with your tentacle.
No.
And as Zeta, so she moved 10 feet past. Zeta is going to move 15 feet and use her interaction, which she hasn't used, to shove a good berry into Rain's mouth.
You have been fed a good berry. Rain, gain 1 hit point.
Yay! I have 1 hit point.
That's my full action economy for the turn.
And magical healing, so that doesn't. If I recall correctly, you're automatically up.
Correct.
Still have
These
to
are
stand
the
up,
best
but you are alive again.
They are the best berries.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is the Dragon Shield's turn, and at the end of his turn, he gets to make the save again.
Please don't.
Could you not?
Could you not?
He doesn't.
Yay!
Yay.
So, his turn's done. It is now Greg's turn.
Greg moves here. Ah. Gilbert, be a hero.
Alright.
Gilbert will hold the door.
We need heroes. We're holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
Gilbert is gonna shoot the guy in the middle.
Okay?
Hey!
17 hits.
5. And it's pushed 5 feet from Gilbert. And I think that's my turn. I'm gonna hold an axe if anything comes by close. I don't want to get close. Oh no, I have a light crossbow. Wait, I can shoot. I forgot about that. I gotta shoot. The guy right in the back.
Okay? That is a hit.
Bashunk.
He does not look like he's having a good day.
Yay. That's my turn.
Okay, it is now the inventor's turn. Now that no one's in front of him,
Once again, I apologize if this doesn't suit.
he's going to take a
You have
step
not given me
forward.
anything, and I hope I haven't offended you by sending you this link. Take care, person from global media PR company that has emailed me. Like an actual, like this isn't like an indie developer just emailing them. No, for enough. No, this is like PR agency of the year 2018 sent me this, like, we're a bit scared to send you this email. That's like how I talk to strangers. Like, just compulsive
Keeping his
apology for
range
existing.
on
Like,
things.
yeah. It's,
He is
I'm
going
not
to
sure you want
use his
someone with that level
sling
of anxiety and self-loathing.
against
They're just trying to
Chad.
public outreach. They're really just like, I'm really sorry.
No.
I'm really sorry. I apologize. This might not be for you, and I'm sorry. If it doesn't suit you, I'm sorry. Is it like they've been locked with a sex game, but they're embarrassed?
That was so young.
I didn't know what this was, and then when I clicked the link, I was like,
I
oh,
don't
have seen
believe
this
in
thing
8 hits.
I'm just gonna tell you the title of this. It's called
Nope.
Cumface Game. Oh, hello. Oh. See
It just kind of
who will make the cum pop first?
crashes impotently against my armor.
Cumface Game. Cumface Game, is it? Oh my! It is. Yeah. This is not what I expected. No, it's not what I expected. So this is.
Okay, it is now Rain's turn.
Oh God. Can you
Alright. I think Rain kind of half picks himself up, groaning a little bit, and then glares down the hallway and curses something along the lines of, "Oh, so you think that's a knife? This is a knife." And he casts Ice Knife back at them, but since the guy's been pushed out of line, he'll be hitting the Artificer Inventor instead, with a level 2 Ice Knife, which
Oh,
does an
dang.
extra d6 cold damage at the end.
But is it a nice knife?
Well, that hits.
Cool. So base damage and an extra d6.
Oh dang.
And
That's
now
a lot
roll
of damage.
everybody's dex saves.
That's a lot of damage.
Does the dragon shield have disadvantage on this save since they are held?
Not disadvantage, it automatically fails.
Automatically fails save and strength and dex.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so he will just automatically take 8 damage.
14.
14.
Ooh, 14, huh?
Get wrecked, nerd.
So he is not having a good day. Let's see. The inventor.
Is half damage if they succeed or none?
None.
No damage.
The inventor, well, despite getting hit with the knife, dodges the explosion.
The burst of icy shards. Lucky fucker. And the sorcerer, who was the actual target. Hey!
Actually gets hit. Um, 14 damage?
Yep. 14, 28, 33 damage. I think we have a record for a single turn. Quasta?
I would assume, no.
Someone's done a total of 33 or higher. Damn.
I think Theta has a 40 something.
Yeah.
Yes, Zeta got quite a killing streak at one point. Quite a damage streak at one point. Well, so the sorcerer's dead.
And I think after that, Rain kind of crawls off to the side.
Gonna get out of the line of fire.
Huh. So Zeta, we did wreck the nerd.
Oh, 33 is the new record. Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to try to separate one hit, like literally one hit and damage, AoE damage, and damage in one turn for multi attacks and stuff.
I'm sorry.
But no, I'm saying to you all, I'm gonna do that, but I don't have this sheet prepared yet. So
No, I get you.
So-
It's the, oh, this is a neat idea. I can change this in the future.
yeah, and that now that the campaign is started is the moment.
Mm-hmm. So, Rain's turn is done. It is Chad's turn again.
Let's see. There is still a held person. Chad would like to fire into combat. See the dragon shield? I shoot at him.
That hits.
Thanks, son.
Nice.
Kill
Kill it. Kill it.
11 damage.
He's not dead yet.
Damn it.
Shouldn't it be
Can I dab?
13? Or do you not have proficiency with short bow?
Proficiency does not add to your damage.
No, but any.
His-
Yeah, you should have +2 on dex.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you should add your dex to that.
Is his deck 0?
no, it's +2.
No, my dex is 2.
So it's
Plus 2,
13,
so it's a
not.
So plus 4 to hit.
+2.
And
Plus
you have
2 to
a plus
damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
Oh.
We'll help you
So-
fix
Well,
your
he's still not
character sheet
dead.
at some point.
He's still not dead.
Wow, rude.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay, is that Chad's turn? Or does Chad want to do something else?
Does it cost an action to dab on the haters?
No, I think that's a free action.
At
I
most,
dab
it's
on
like
the
5
head.
feet of move.
I dab on the
Okay.
haters.
Okay. It is now Tilden's turn.
Okay, I'll pop out.
Can you see why they were cautious to send it to you? Look, I can see sorry, this
Right,
is
tentacle makes me proud.
Is it that I kind of want one?
Fuck you, tentacle.
I was about to say the worst pop-up ad.
Wow.
She's loving it. Yeah. Oh my
I
god,
have
having
rolled
a great time.
a natural 1, a natural 2, and a 3 so far on the tentacle, and a 4 this today. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Your tentacle needs new dice.
Yeah. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it then.
Game of the year. Just game of the year.
Eldritch Blast
My
the...
favorite part is, you pour the liquid into the hole between the two shafts. We advise
Oh, the one at the
but
back.
any safety consumer
I'm gonna
liquid can
Eldritch
also be
Blast the
used.
one at the back.
Which I took to mean you can't put your own jizz in there. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I guess.
And I still miss with a 7. Okay, today's not a good day. Taking cover.
Phil. A double-ended cum pumping game.
Okay.
This tentacle is gonna be my longbow, isn't it?
Oh, hot metal lobster company. First official shipment to it. Do you know what other
Except I
games they
miss
have in
on
the
a
preparation? Let me know the
advantage.
games, this
Okay.
company. Oh, so what you're saying is I might want to put more things in the basket before I check out. Yeah,
Zeta,
check out until you
want to try
heard
for
all of
some
their
more killing blows?
Yeah. So has the one in the back been wounded very much?
These two are both very bloody.
Wait, one of them died already?
Yeah, the sorcerer died already.
Huh.
So we only have the two left.
Zeta will guiding bolt the one that's being held. No, wait, no, she won't. Wait, I'm thinking. Yeah, she'll guiding bolt the one that's being held for the advantage.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
That in fact hits.
It takes 22 radiant damage. And then she'll shoot an archer arrow at the one in the back. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
It takes 5 radiant damage. Yay! A kill streak!
At that point, by the way, they had 1 hit point and 2 hit point respectively.
Damn it, tentacle.
Overkill!
Okay. We seem to have cleared out the goblins that were attracted by the yelling earlier.
Kobolds.
Kobolds. Kobolds.
Perfect. Chad lies down. Chad lies
Yeah.
down where he is.
Chad, we have more rooms to explore.
Are you just going to lay down in the hall,
Uh,
or are you going to get into a room?
Yes. I'm gonna lay down though. Just step over me.
Zeta will
I'm
step
gonna go
over
here.
you.
I'm gonna go here and open a door.
Gonna move my tentacle while I still have it just behind Greg. So I'm not sure how long. It lasts a minute, so I'm not sure how much I have.
God damn it! You
Are
can
these-
hear Greg say,
Maybe they're asleep.
Oh, I should probably be close enough to see the tentacle move away.
This is like Minesweeper and Coasta keeps, tripping mines.
do I have time to do my shoot and shoot?
Yeah, they seem to be talking to each other. They didn't really notice you open the door.
Okay, gonna shoot the closest one. Weak crossbow and Gilbert.
Okay.
God damn it.
The crossbow misses. Gilbert hits.
I guess. I say, guys, there's more in here.
Coming,
Uh,
coming.
And he immediately does not look happy, and everyone turns to look at you.
Hello.
I will
So
back
initiative
initiative
again.
order again.
Considering this Adventuring Academy, is this basically homework?
You've already graduated technically. You're just
Okay.
trying to get in a little bit of extra work to pay off your loan a bit more before graduation. There were a couple other people slower on their graduation exam, so
Yeah, it turns out
God.
we owe money.
yeah.
God, student fucking loans.
At least
Are
loans
these
in
the
my
kind of
universe
student
aren't as...
loans?
Oh, I have student loans.
Oh.
At least student loans in my universe aren't as bad as real ones. You'll actually eventually pay these off.
So we're not going to be paying these off in small installments for the rest of our natural and unnatural lives.
Correct. You will actually pay these off. Okay, it is Zeta's turn.
Gasp.
Did one of the kobolds die?
Doesn't seem like it.
8
Nope.
months, not enough.
Oh.
None of those
Zeta-
kobolds up there died.
Zeta will move 30 feet and scream, "My kills!" And then spend another. I'm running out of first level spell slots to cast Guiding Bolt. Which one did Greg hit with Gilbert? This one? Red.
Red.
Okay. Colors are nice. Zeta will drop a shooting star on blue.
Okay.
Character sheet, come to me.
That's a hit.
13 radiant damage. Is it still alive? Nope.
No.
Okay. And then she will shoot an arrow into green. Does a 12 hit?
12 misses.
The arrow bounces off the wall and makes a dinging sound.
Ding.
How long it lasts the star form?
10 minutes.
It's enough.
Yeah, like
Yep.
we're still probably only like 5 minutes since then.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're 5 minutes. You haven't hit 10 minutes yet.
We've been killing. Kill streak is at 11.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is
10
Tillman's
minutes
turn.
or
Okay, I'm just gonna say I have half my time left for my tentacle, so 30 seconds left. 30 feet in, and it's gonna slap, attempt to slap the red kobold.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, that misses. Better than the last rolls.
It's still,
At least it's above a 10.
I have rolled all the numbers from between 1 to 6. I'm rolling a d6 for my tentacle, I think. Okay, Tilden will move. Can I even see the red one from here? Hold on, I'll just move a bit closer then. 15. I can move on to here. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the red. 16.
16 hits.
9.
One of your kills has been stolen, Zeta.
No.
Okay. I'm done.
Tilden, have you
Yay.
Have you considered switching from Firefox to Chrome or Chrome to Firefox?
That's what I
a-
told my sister.
That's a new set of dice, at least.
That's what I told my
Okay.
sister when she keep failing her death saves.
Chad, it's your turn.
It's time to clear your cookies.
Okay, next time, Greg is going to explore another room. I'm just gonna grab him by the collar and hold him back. Be like,
You were in
no,
the
no.
floor. You were in the
Third time.
floor.
Next time, I'm just gonna make a reflex check to grab Greg by the collar, and I'm gonna shoot the last one.
That's a hit.
This is very not righteous.
You're not a paladin.
Is that does a 6 kill it?
Nope. It is
Aw,
still
fuck.
alive.
Chad is acting sensible now that he's the adventurer version of hungover.
Now that he's going, I could die now.
Mm.
I would like to
Starting to have
rest.
clarity. Mm,
Is that your turn?
yeah,
Or you
that
have
is my
anything else?
turn.
Okay. Rain.
I think Rain needs some chocolate, but he'll limp around the corner 30 feet and just give the kobold one heck of a headache. Okay, a minor headache.
Okay, an intelligence save. It doesn't make the save.
2 damage and disadvantage, or minus a d4 on its next saving throw.
Well, is that Rain's turn?
Yep.
It is now the Winged Kobold's turn.
Are these just Koopa Troopers? Did we just defeat Baby Bowser?
Oh my god.
The implication being that the dragon shield, the other ones we fought earlier were the Hammer Brothers, and the first ones we fought were the Goombas.
Well, this one is going to fly over here and try and drop a rock on Chad's head.
Interesting.
Please tell me more.
Does an 18
It
hit?
just barely does not. It just barely does not hit.
Well, that was his movement, so... Greg?
Hit a little buddy. Little buddy.
Oh.
Ooh.
A chunk.
He dies and goes flying back at the same time.
Splat.
Okay, then wait a second. Wait me. A second. 1 second. Okay.
Okay. So, all the kobolds from this room
I-
seem to be...
I move 60 feet with my action and movement speed.
Greg,
Okay,
no,
Next door.
no, Greg, no. No, I can I cripple my own teammates?
Zeta will side with Greg.
You can all make a dexterity check to try to stop Greg.
I'm not
I'm on-
going to.
I'm on Team Greg.
You know what?
Can I
Fine.
make a
but I am going
dexterity
to-
check to not fall over when Greg passes me?
I'm going to take a
be-
short rest, regardless of what Greg finds.
To be fair, let's make things clear. Greg has spell, but it's a half caster. It has a lot of muscle and a good armor, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think Rain falls over when Greg passes him.
Rain fell down.
Bless the rains down in Africa.
It's for not falling over. Okay.
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 So did anyone want to try to stop Greg running off?
No.
No, everyone's gonna go follow.
Zeta's actually gonna go back to
Two.
the sorcerer kobold we
four.
killed and see if it had anything magical on its body.
Well, if no one is coming, I open the door.
Wait. Greg, I'm coming.
I think Tilden is coming to join you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other half caster is coming to join you.
The whole
Okay.
caster has whole casted their whole cast.
The
The
non-caster is taking a short rest.
sorcerer and inventor just seem to have some pocket change on them. There's odds and ends in the barrels and chests. Some various powders and stuff. But nothing spectacular or noteworthy that you can't just get in your standard issue spell component pouch.
Okay, how much pocket change do they have?
The sorcerer had 19 silver and the inventor 18.
Zeta takes 19 silver.
I dare Zeta to snort the powder.
Zeta snorts the powder.
Give me a constitution save.
Yay!
Break in.
That sounds fair.
Why is it not
I thought-
rolling?
I thought
Oh,
Chad
there
was
it goes.
supposed to be the one with low intelligence.
Zeta starts coughing.
Great stuff.
Okay. Well, Greg opens the door and does not find kobolds behind it.
Have I
Yay,
found anything
tentative.
else?
You found an empty room.
Okay, cool. Okay. Zeta, did you...
There's various horse bones and stuff piled in here.
What? Sorry?
Horse
Horse
bones.
Ugh.
It's a dumping area that we just found.
Yeah. Walking back, I
This
say,
has hit, you will.
Zeta, did you check all the rooms back there?
No,
God damn it.
I heard there was murder happening.
Did you find anything interesting?
There's some not drugs.
Well, anything is not drugs as you feel with your heart.
There's some silver here. Buy Gilbert a nice cookie.
The dragon shield is the money bags in the group over here with a whopping 12 gold.
You don't want it. Do I take 12 gold?
Okay. Anybody else inspecting bodies or rooms here? Or are we going over to the other side to check more rooms there?
I'm gonna inspect the winged kobolds.
winged kobolds seem to be fairly rich here. One of them has 2 platinum,
Wow.
Dang.
1 10 gold, and 1 8 gold.
Okay, I split the gold 5 ways. So 18 divided by 5 is 3.
With 3 left over.
Which I'm gonna pocket. So
Finder's fee.
You're the one who inspected the corpses.
what's the breakdown of platinum to gold?
10. 10.
10 gold per platinum.
10. Okay, so I make a mental note. I'm going to change the platinum to gold and then split that with the party also. So I have an 8 gold.
So do we get gold now?
Right now, you are looting gold from what the kobolds had. And
There's
bear in
an
mind, there
entire
was a
pod
Eh.
up north.
I'm getting confused. Why just you keep it the money, and then if we need money, we ask you.
That is an easier answer. I don't think anyone is currently hurting for currency.
Yeah.
In that case,
I think Rain is leaning on Tilden as they walk towards the other side.
Yeah, Rain still only has 1 hit point.
That's all you need.
No, no, it isn't. I also needed this lung to be put back inside me.
I've got a concussion. When I've got a concussion, when did you all become triplets?
Tilden, how are you handling Rain leaning on you?
Barely, to be honest. I
What-
think
What's your strength?
8.
Same! How tall are you?
I think I'm fairly short actually. 5'1".
I mean, Rain's only 5'6", so...
So a head above. Okay.
It's currently 5'5", but can change that because slime.
Alright, let's go clear out the last half of the room and last half of the cave. We go up, loot as much of the gold as possible, and we leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
From above, that looks like a throne.
It was.
I mean, it was a
Everything is-
throne.
Everything is a throne if you feel with your heart.
Well, actually, if you fill it with your butt.
Will somebody with higher AC stand in front till that?
Yeah.
Zeta will go. Okay.
The fight.
Check
Fighters
this room.
taking up the rear.
Yeah,
Check
we've already
this
checked.
room.
We've already checked this room.
Okay.
You can
Is
tell
this
them, you can point out to them that there is some gold you left in there.
Oh yeah, there's some money in there.
Fine. I'll go. Toto will just go down to grab it. How much is it?
You just took the electrum, right, Kiwi?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
There would be 5 gold, 20 silver, and 12 copper.
Alright.
Why
5,
would you do that to yourself?
20, 12.
Zeta has mysterious motives.
I think Rain just kind of props himself up against a wall while he waits for Tilden to get back.
Zeta will knock on this door.
I think Kowasta was
Is
going to
is
ask about
this-
this.
Yeah, is this something?
There's a cave in, and it seems like it might be the latrine.
Based
No,
on
I'm
smell.
not going
Alright.
there.
Based on the smell, you think it might be the latrine.
Nope.
Oh God.
Does that mean that all of these kobolds that we fought were holding it in, considering their latrine was caved in?
You think they might have been working on a new one. Hence,
Zeta,
all the
Ah.
dragon bones in the one room.
Zeta knocks on the door.
There is no answer.
Zeta opens the door.
There's bedrolls and a fireplace.
Zeta loots the bedrolls.
Chad loots the fireplace.
Good job, Chad.
You find a diamond around the cold.
So now you're running around looting, right?
Rain is taking a seat in the throne and is basically taking a nap in the chair while everyone else deals with other shit.
Hey, Rain, what if we go outside and just camp outside?
Why don't we camp in here since there's nobody left to deal with?
The
don't
cave is an
want-
easily fortifiable position.
I don't want to sleep where all the kobolds died.
I mean, valid. Let's just get this stuff done in here and then we'll go make camp outside.
Well, among all the bedrolls and corpses you find 30 gold, 17 silver, and 26 copper.
Can you write those things down, please?
Got it.
Do we find any healing potions?
Zeta takes that all back to the horde so we can count the horde and split it.
In the horde,
For the
Ah.
horde.
There is a horde of more monies.
yes, there's a horde of dragon monies.
Okay. I help with the counting then.
Rain is napping
Is
in
it
the
a-
throne. Don't disturb.
In the
Alright.
dragon horde,
Sorry, what do you want to say, Sneaky?
Let's hold on. Just let
minus the feather token that currently Tilden is holding on to, but doesn't know what it is.
So I was about to ask Zeta to cast if they can cast detect magic to see what's magical, including the feather.
Zeta can go one step further. Zeta takes the feather and casts Identify.
I have identify as well. I just want to know if it's magical before I cast it.
Zeta casts Identify anyway.
Alright.
It is a Qual's feather token.
Huh.
Anchor.
I have no idea what that does.
Makes a boat.
My
Ooh.
DMGs. My DMGs in the other room.
You now have a single-use boat, which lasts for 24 hours once you use it.
Well, it's a good thing you said lasts for 24 hours. Can you imagine if we tried to take that out to sea?
I mean, as long as you didn't have to go more than 24 hours, it'd be fine.
No, it
Wait.
stops a boat. It stops a boat from moving. It's the anchor part of the feather.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused. What
Yeah,
are we talking
the,
about?
The feather stops a boat from moving for 24 hours.
Ah,
Yeah, interesting.
Ooh la la. Chad has fallen asleep standing up.
Does anybody want this feather?
I think you
No.
hear a light snoring.
Well, I'll just hold on to it then for now.
Who wants the spare copper?
I do.
Copper sat up.
It turns
Okay.
out that ink is really expensive.
Mm-hmm. So, everyone going to take a long rest or a short rest here?
Short rest.
Ong.
Short.
I mean, you
What-
can
what-
spend hit dice during a short rest.
What hour of the night is it?
It's probably about 1 a.m. at this point.
How far are we from the town?
You're only about 30 minutes from the 45 minutes from the horse farm.
What if we go back to town and sleep in a bed?
I'll
Too late,
sleep
Chad's
under.
asleep.
There are some people I think who would like at least the short rest first.
I mean, Rain's reasonable. If we're going back to the Force Farm, his tent is still set up there, so he's happy to do that.
Okay, so what would people like to do?
Short rest, get out, go back to the farm, long rest.
Yeah, I guess that.
So, short rest while you gather treasure and maybe expend a few hit dice and then go back to the farm?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
Okay.
Sneaky, you grab the spare, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the stones to just sell them later. It's not that I have it, it's for me. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Did you include the stones in the individual breakdown, or?
No, we haven't sold those. We have stones.
Okay. I just figured
Are
I'd
any
ask
of
so I
those
knew for
stones-
future update.
Are any of those stores usable for spell components? Just asking.
Depends if the spell asks for it.
That's fair.
I don't think those are any that spells I'm aware of ask for.
Alright.
I'm guessing a spell somewhere asks for quartz, but I haven't heard of the others.
Yeah, I think it's possible that there's a spell that uses those, but not in that great of a quantity. The most commonly used gem is, of course, diamond.
Alright.
I know a druid spell uses amethyst.
Yeah, they could be used, but I can't guarantee if they are. Well, your short rest is not interrupted. Most things have been avoiding this cave for reasons that you've figured out and eliminated.
I believe on short rest you can use up to half of your hit dice.
You can
can-
use all your hit dice.
You
can use
restore
Yes, that.
on a
you
long
res-
rest. You restore half
Short
your hit
rest.
dice.
Yeah, a short rest you can use all your hit dice if you want.
Okay.
A long rest you regain half of your expended hit dice.
Would you like to know how many hit dice Zeta needs to expend?
None?
None.
Same.
The magic of temporary horse points.
Okay, the gems can all be used to cast Insight Greed.
I'm not sure how often we're going to do that.
Eh.
So we take the short rest, and then we go to the town.
Go back to the farm.
Okay, at least if we get into another fight, I can action surge again.
Yes. You could also second wind again.
Oh, did Snarky use second wind?
I believe so.
I did. You were fighting a
I was-
dragon, Chad.
I was confident in my ability to survive whatever got thrown at me because I thought I had second wind.
Do you have second wind as one of the resources on your character sheet?
I thought.
Because it's one of those things that I add in the other resources section, just so I can keep track of whether it's
Okay.
available or
I
not.
can just put it here. There, I have my second wind.
I have 8 different other resources.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to keep gaining more and more as game goes on.
I
When
have
we
one.
when we get to town before Zeta goes to bed, she will use her last first level spell slot to make tomorrow's good berries.
Okay. You gonna hand the old good berries to Greg to make more sandwiches out of?
Mm-hmm. There's 6 left from today.
Sandwiches.
I have a question. I have a very important question.
What is that question?
Do we level up?
Oh.
Oh.
Damn it.
We're not even done with the session yet.
Session's not done yet.
So
It
like
doesn't
in
hurt
this-
to ask.
So I know this is like a horse ranching area, but is there like an inn or anything?
They did say that you could use some of the... They did set aside some ranch hand rooms for you. There's not much in the way of an inn here. There is another
At
one that's
least we're
probably
not-
about another hour's walk away, where
Oh, that's
people
fine.
actually coming to buy stuff get. But right here, you can use some of the ranch hand beds,
That's fine.
or if you're Rain, your own tent.
Yep. I'm just going back into my tent that's already set up and going the heck to bed.
Okay.
Going the heck to bed sounds like a great idea.
So the night passes uneventfully, and some of the ranch hands who are on guard wake up with headaches. They may have fallen asleep
Woof.
and gotten hit on the head.
Or gotten hit on the head and fallen asleep. Either combination.
Well, one of the two happened. And do you tell the people what you found?
Mhm.
The person in charge.
Okay.
Like so, we found a cave with kobolds, and they were worshipping some sort of dragon wormling, but we disposed of all of them. Unfortunately, any of your horses are already long gone.
Well, at least we won't be losing any more.
Just to ask, have you seen any dragons in the region or dragon-like creatures in the region?
No, but I wouldn't imagine. I imagine they might live in the forest. All kinds of things live in the forest. Should stay away from that forest. It's dangerous.
Alright. Well, that's the job done, I guess.
I'm gonna need you to sign here to confirm that we completed our job.
Yeah, paperwork.
Yeah, paper.
Do we get a per
Yeah.
diem? How does this
Yeah.
work? Do we get a per diem, or do we have to declare our costs? Do we need receipts or something?
Well,
This was contract.
Yeah, this was contract. Money goes to the school, and the school pays you out what you get.
Right, so I can't write off this feast on my expenses. Understood.
I mean, if you want to write it off, you have to get it written off by the academy. You might be getting you may get reimbursed from the academy for expenses, but nah, you pay first, and then you see if the school will pay you back.
You haven't spent a lot, though.
I haven't spent anything.
Of that, you get to divide half of that amongst each other.
That's what they pay us?
That's what they pay the school.
Okay, do I do the math now?
Yes, you can do the
Like-
math now. But the
Use
school
the
applies
gems to
half-
pay the school.
The school takes that and keeps half of it to pay your loans, and then gives you the other half.
So we take half of that off. Half of.
So you take your portion of half of that. The gems being converted to their gold value.
Ah, goddammit.
Yeah, sorry, lots of math.
That's why I say
Oh.
just subtract the gems from the school's portion.
There's 110 GP worth of gems.
That's each. After paying the half for the school, this is what each gets.
Including the gems or not including the gems?
Including the gems.
Including the value of the gems, because the school kept the gems. They
Alright.
just gave you the value of them.
My student
Okay,
loans
so-
were found 451.
Okay. And he does do one more thing for you. Because you remember you all came in on that cart with those two old mules?
Yeah,
Yes.
our mules are okay.
Your mules are fine. They're sitting out in the pasture. He just leads you over to a wagon with 2 draft horses hooked up.
Yeah.
Ah,
How
Ah,
much?
great.
If I wanted to buy a horse for personal use, how much would that be?
Depends on the horse, but probably 300-ish gold. I could be
Zeta
wrong.
cast speak with animals
Darn
as a
it.
ritual and asks the horses what their names are.
What do you want their names to be?
Sebastian.
The crab?
No, just Sebastian.
Sebastian and the Grab.
Okay. Yeah, Sebastian and the crab.
Sebastian and the Crab, huh?
Okay, I got good news and bad news.
Good news, everyone.
What is the good news?
A riding horse, according to the DMG, the handbook, a riding horse is supremely affordable.
The price for the riding horse that's in the player's handbook is not the price you'd be paying. Because
Shit.
DM set all prices.
all horses sold here are the equivalent of war horses.
Oh, come on. 400 GP.
Guess what got hooked up to your wagon?
The ones that weren't strong enough to be considered war horses.
They're just below the war horses. They'd have been 300. These are the best horses in the kingdom.
Well, time to
And they're
ride
just
off into the sunset, I guess.
And they're giving you the wagon and the 2 horses.
I put my hand on Chad's shoulder. Friend, do you want money? I can lend you money.
Nah, I'm just gonna go and this is so uncool. I'm gonna write about this in my blog.
No one reads your blog.
I do it.
My my blog is just scribbles in the men's bathroom.
Wait, do we have to return the mule and our old wagon to the school? Cause I think that was on loan.
Yeah, I guess we should.
Oh, they include a note that that those mules are too old. They are not subjecting them to that ride again.
Ah,
So we'll just
Okay.
pull the old cart back behind the new cart.
You can pull the old cart behind. You can hook one of the horses up to the old cart, and one of the horses can pull the wagon by itself.
Okay.
Sweet.
It won't be as nice, but it can do it.
Is this a covered wagon?
Probably, if you wish it to be.
Okay.
The-
Traditional Condorista or whatever the frick they're called, covered wagon.
Yep, if you want to supply art for your if you want to submit art for the wagon, go for it.
Can it be a wagon that looks like a spaceship?
What's a spaceship?
It's a thing we use to travel to see the stars up close.
I have never heard of that term before.
I imagine
what?
it's like a boat.
What term? Stars? Me neither.
Spaceship.
It's what the space hamsters use.
You're a star in my eyes, Greg.
No.
Chad
I
is
mean, Greg might like to
Chad-
hear about spaceships and space hamsters.
Chad is lying down in one of the carts. He has a knife and he's scratching poetry into the bottom of the cart.
That poor
You can't
cart.
make out the rest. You can't make out the rest, but it begins with "As I sit here, brokenhearted."
I realize that I just farted.
Well, let's go back. I have work to do.
I have parties to not go to.
I have
yeah,
parties
party.
to go to.
Okay, so y'all headed back to the school?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have homework I like to get done.
School's over.
No, it's I want someone to teach me how to ritual cast detect magic.
Well, 4 relatively uneventful days on the road, attracting a few looks at the quality of your wagon, but more importantly, the quality of the horses pulling it.
Zeta will be driving when we drive through a town, Zeta will turn into a velociraptor.
I catch up on
Hey,
someone looking at our horses, and I say, "Hey, my eyes are up here."
Hey, Silver. Hey, Silver.
Yes.
How much would it cost? How much would it cost in GP to add rims and spinners to our wagon?
Yeah, Lord.
I could do that.
Yes.
I would say
Add
that
rims.
Greg can do it a lot cheaper than you'd get anywhere else.
Mm-mm. Okay, let's
Just-
do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And Greg, pimp our wagon.
I will do.
Our wagon has been pimped.
You get back to the academy.
I'll
And,
pimp out our wagon.
well, I'm assuming that Greg is going to need some time to work on it
Yeah.
Ooh.
when the wagon isn't moving. I'm assuming you're going to take the money to the job office where the graduate students get their assignments.
That's very
Yes.
reasonable.
Yep.
During the trip, Tilden, Rain
Mhm.
starts to ask you about the spells you have in your ritual book.
Oh, I know. Find familiar. Identify.
Lux
Comprehend
scratches.
languages.
Rain scratches Lux under the chin when you say "find familiar." Got that. What was the second one?
Identify.
And the rest?
Comprehend languages.
Yeah, I got that one too. Oh no, I don't have that one actually. Do you think the cart is calm enough that Rain could spend those 4 days during the ride copying comprehend languages?
Yes.
Cool. I will do the math on the gold and stuff and do that if you're comfortable with me borrowing your ritual book, Tilden.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So that's what Rain does during the ride back. But yes, if we're back in town already, then that would be what I would think is the best choice, is just to go to hand in our resources, because we don't technically own this gold. It's supposed to be the school's.
Yeah, and opens the bag and sees the letter, reads it. So they retired the mules.
They were
Yeah.
tired.
When you say retire, is this like how people retire, or how dogs retire?
Yes.
They're going to the farm upstate.
They're
They were
literally on the
literally.
farm upstate.
Um, they might use them as stud on the farm for more mules somewhere or something, but they're just gonna stay out in pasture for a while, and then
Ooh.
They die.
Of natural reasons.
natural or
Having
I
a
suppose anything is a natural reason.
yes,
That's true.
all reasons are natural reasons.
I mean, there could be magical reasons, but I don't think they'd be using that to kill them if they did.
And we take a break. I need to use the restroom.
Yes, we can take a break.
Alright.
Spring break. I mean,
Awesome.
bathroom break.
Woo!
Be right
Spring
back.
break!
How's everybody doing?
I have returned.
I just
Welcome
got back as well.
I'm
Oh.
back.
Welcome back to you
Welcome back.
three.
Question for Silver. Can, assuming Zeta agrees, can a druid teach a warlock how to ritual cast spells?
I think they have to be on your spell list.
Detect magic.
Um,
Do you have a learning spells section or?
My learning spell section comes from the Tomb of Ancient Secrets.
I believe the Tomb of Ancient Secrets allows you to learn spells from any spell list.
Yes. It's more of a can a druid teach? Because I know wizards can. I mean wizards tend to be able to. It's learning from others and copying it down, I guess is the term I'm looking at.
I mean, Zeta, if you asked, there would be nothing preventing Zeta from teaching you how to do it, and then you write the instructions down in your book as you work on making it work.
Okay, I'll do that then once we get back into it.
Because technically, since you can learn a ritual from any spell list, a druid should be able to teach you a druid ritual. It's just you're not going to be copying it from a spell book like you would any of Rain's spells.
Zeta's just gonna have to
Yeah.
like read it to you from her star chart.
So it's more. So you show me the star chart. Tilden sees the star chart and it'll be okay. How do I translate this into common?
That's why Zeta will be sitting there reading it to you. No, you got that. Try to.
How many, like, for magic, there is the arcane magic that sorcerers and wizards use. There is divine magic that clerics and
Paladins.
paladins use. I guess druid spells are a third faction of that,
Some sort of nature magic.
like nature magic. Bards, I guess, is arcane. What is warlocks?
Depends on the
Really?
patron.
Yeah. So as far as like D&D rules go, spells aren't really split into like arcane or
No,
divine or 5e.
I know, but they have a flavor.
Yeah.
I would say patron based.
After 4th
Yeah.
edition, they dropped Arcane versus Divine Magic. There's still Arcane versus Divine as a flare, but it's no longer. No cleric can ever learn X spell because it's an arcane spell. There's always a patron that can allow you to do something that the other patrons wouldn't.
I actually didn't know there were more restrict on the past version.
Yeah, in fact, in 4th edition, there was martial power, where you got all your where it's like fighter. Everything is physical power. There was arcane power. There was primal power, which is where you'd have your barbarians. There was divine, which is where you'd have your paladins and your clerics. And they divided them up based on that power, and that's the source of your power. And in 5th edition, it's kind of
Eh.
I mean, if it does radiant damage, it's very likely it's very likely, I guess you could say, divine magic.
Yeah,
I get
except
it.
like Zeta's magic is radiant, but it's not divine. It's
Yeah.
astral.
Yeah, it's much more muddled.
Yeah, as I said, like it's like flavor based, but it's not set in stone. There is a base on base D&D, but if it doesn't accommodate you, you can change it.
Well, and it's
Yeah.
like bards were always a arcane caster, but their magic is so heavily weighted into both fields that it didn't really make sense to force a bard to say, no, I am only arcane, because they're not.
I return.
And then there's rangers who shouldn't be spellcasters.
And rangers who they try their best.
Ah, they do.
Personally, I think that they messed up rangers in 5th, but things like Edge Walker are fun.
Uh, if after they arrive in school they spend the night, Chad wakes up the next morning face down in the fountain, wearing somebody else's armor. Yes, vague recollections of streaking through the halls, yelling, "All hail Beercules!"
Beer Achilles.
Have you
Well-
heard the legends of
I
Hercules?
think Greg partied hard with Chad.
Is it Greg's armor that I'm wearing? Because it feels like it's 3 sizes too small.
Greg is gigantic, bro.
Greg
Okay,
is a
so-
dork.
So somebody else is wearing Chad's armor, and he has to recall who he was partying with.
I
So is
think,
everyone back.
yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Rain would want to have a talk with Zeta
Sup?
in private.
Well, I am going to point out that you did get back in time to have missed the speeches, but the parties are going on, which is probably where Greg and Chad have been.
Yep.
Party.
Woo! Party!
Can I get Zeta and the DM to join me in secrets?
Sure.
Secrets.
So, basically, at some point, either during the journey home or once we get back to the school, Rain's going to approach Zeta, and you've noticed the last couple of days he's been getting more antsy and nervous whenever he sees Zeta around. And finally, he just asks, "Was there anything wrong with me when I was unconscious?"
You were unconscious. That's it.
Nothing strange going on otherwise?
No.
I have this half dream and things felt wrong.
You were just killing some kobolds and you fell down.
And he'll take a bit of a almost relieved sigh. Thanks for the reassurance then. Sorry, it's been nagging at me. And that's everything unless you want to add anything, Silver. Silver?
Mm. I think that's possibly fine, unless Zeta wanted to do an insight check.
I mean, Zeta is very insightful, so sure. Nah, average.
Yeah, he just seems like he was worried about something.
Alrighty. I will leave this as a note for now, and we'll get back to it if other things happen in the future. Thank you for your assistance, both of you.
Hey,
I
the
mean, it's the
party.
party open air.
No,
Oh,
parts
damn.
of it are.
They're open air. There are parts that are happening in the dorms. There are
I'm just
parts.
saying. Chad dragged Tilden to the party where Tilden just proceeded to look supremely uncomfortable.
I burned 2 level 2 spell slots to create water and flush everyone out my way and left.
You could find an open air part of the party if you wanted, though.
No, I don't.
It's not the open air part that Tilden is after. It's that Tilden is upset by. It's the party.
An open air party opens an additional avenue for me to escape.
Zeta will go walk through the dorms and try to find people who are obviously having sex and cast fairy fire on their door.
Are you?
Wow.
Oh my God! Are you that? You know that the episode of SpongeBob where Barnacle Boy becomes evil?
Zeta is lawful evil.
You are those guys just like sitting in a tree, K-high. Do you chant that while you're doing this?
Very
That's
fire
probably-
incantation.
That's probably how the fairy fire appears on their door.
Right, but Tilden will
Oh,
find
no.
Zeta, just to see if Zeta can teach Tilden detect magic.
And hopefully the both of you missed Chad streaking through the halls yelling, "All hail Beercules!"
I'm debating if I want to whole person chat while he does that.
All hail Hercules!
Hercules!
Beercules!
I think
Hercules!
I think Rain makes like a 5-minute appearance at the first party every day, has a small glass of wine, and hangs around with either his sister or any of the other wizard graduates, and leaves like 10 minutes in tops.
Which is why Rain and Chad had never met before this, because Rain leaves before the party gets wild, and Chad doesn't arrive until the party is wild.
Zeta shows up to like the big party, walks over to like where the punch bowl is, pretends to do something, and then leaves. She doesn't actually do anything, but given her reputation.
Given a reputation, somebody
Kiwi.
comes out and changes the punch bowl.
You've clearly never been to a wild party because nobody cares.
The best they can do is challenge each other. Drink it, drink it, drink it.
I dare you.
Yeah,
I double
Yeah.
dog dare you.
There are people watching anywhere that Zeta goes because Zeta has a reputation.
Class where everyone had to put, what do you want to be when you graduate? Zeta had some interesting answers on that question.
So, TLDR, next morning, half the the graduating students are extremely hungover, and passed out somewhere not in their dorm.
And probably the second day of festivities,
Oh,
someone from the Druids will come and approach Zeta. And see if
Sup?
she can. We need you to come talk to the kittens so we can see if we can get more information. They're not seeming to make much sense to us.
Did you forget to prepare Speak with Animals today?
They seem to have a better rapport with you.
Zeta goes to see the kittens.
Furball pretty much was eating and stuff, but not talking to anyone. Couldn't keep Button's attention long enough for anything. Every time there was a shiny thing, Button was off to get it. And good luck finding Friendly. So you get over to the Druid area, and there is Furball and Button. Rain is probably located Friendly.
Yeah, Rain and his sister are probably chatting at their place, or else Rain is hanging out with Friendly while reading a book. The whole cat in the lap, purring heavily, unconscious while the person reads a book.
Well, about the time that Zeta arrives at the Druids, Friendly gets up and grabs your book and starts pulling.
Blink, blink. Puts a bookmark in. And what's up?
Leads you over to the door.
Huh. Picks up, puts around neck, opens the door. Just lean in the direction.
And we'll guide you over to where the Druids are and where you see Zeta, I'm assuming ritual casting, speak with animals.
Oh yeah, I'm not wasting a spell slot. First rule of becoming the future Dark Lord of Evil. Keep your spell slots handy.
Don't spend spell slots you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Shitty
So-
life pro tip: become a fighter so you have no spell slots to expend.
Still have resources to expend that you'll wish you had later.
You'll wish you had spell slots in the future.
Yeah, like those charges of Second Wind and Action Surge. So, Zeta has been asked to see if she can get any more information from the kittens.
And Friendly dragged me here. Aren't you a sweetheart? And he scratches Friendly's cheeks.
Friendly purrs. And jumps down and joins the other two, who and everyone else is surprised to see Button not bouncing off the walls for once. When you finish casting, you just go, "Welcome back."
Why have you summoned the Dark Lord of Evil?
You hear what sounds like a laugh from the kittens. You saved us. You're strong. They just stay here in the school.
Yes, they are cowards and they will learn to fear.
I heard cowards. Is it time to smash?
Chad and Greg, I think, are still partying, and Tilden might be hiding from the party.
Yes, Tilden is afraid of the crowd at this point.
Where are the nerds? Find us some nerds!
You are
Yells
the
Chad at the party.
nerds.
I
Oh,
will
Chad
hold
is the
fast on you,
opposite of
Chad. I'm warning you now.
See, if you were a hot girl, I would respond, "Yeah, you would like to hold my person, wouldn't you?" Hey.
Technically, Greg is a nerd.
Yeah, but Greg also likes the parties.
Is Chad drunk enough to be considered an undead?
Yes.
Protection from good and evil damage.
I was drunk enough to be considered undead 30 minutes after I arrived at the party. Because Chad pre-games.
Protection against the undead. Undead.
Al Pacino.
Well, how long does Speak with Animals last? Is it an hour?
10 minutes?
Uh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, the kittens will spend time trying to convey what they remember of what attacked and let's see. Friendly will say, if we could just speak with you, this would be easier. Which seems strange because you're using Speak with Animals.
What do you mean? What languages do you speak?
Well, right. We are. We can speak Gahati and we can speak to our bond.
I am not bonding with anyone.
Do you
Someone
tell Rain,
said
who's been dragged in here too?
Yes.
Someone said bond. Chad will bond with anyone and everyone.
Rain,
Straight to horny.
Rain stops scratching Friendly's cheek for a moment and kind of looks down at the other two cats and then back at Friendly. And he kind of takes a minute to get past something in his own head and then gives a bit of a nod. All right, Friendly. Cats are good at keeping secrets. Let's talk.
And Friendly walks up to you. And takes a nip and deals 1 damage.
Rain falls unconscious.
You've restored hit points.
I know, I was being silly.
But
But
check Discord.
okay.
At what point am I making con saves to avoid alcohol poisoning?
I don't think you avoid alcohol poisoning. You're just poisoned.
And Rain will look at Zeta. There's a lot of images of terror related to pictures of fire snakes and lizard people that use fire and have violent dogs with them. And Rain will kind of cup Friendly's chin and scratch a little bit. Is this all related to your home and when you were driven from your home?
Yes. Those are the things that attack us.
Ah,
Those are what we ran from. Friendly was now able to telepathically send images to Rain.
yes. And Rain now suddenly has access to Friendly's character sheet.
Yes.
We'll have a conversation after game for probably a few minutes, Silver.
Yep.
Okay.
But you're now able to answer the druid's questions.
Okay. What are they asking?
They were trying to figure out what was attacking them, and basically it's fire snakes, some kind of monstrous dogs, and
Lizard people.
lizard people wielding fires.
With Rain's knowledge of history or arcana, could he try to piece that together?
Yes.
Which one would you prefer?
I think maybe history.
Okay. Reasonable. Average,
It is
actually.
reasonable. The description of, based on the images you got of the dogs, it sounds like ancient stories that you remember dealing with shadow mastiffs and hellhounds.
Woof.
Extrapolation, hellhounds imply some kind of infernal species. Infernal implies that the other three are also somehow related to an infernal species. Extrapolating suggests that perhaps some kind of raiding party from one of the... Is it the Nine Hells?
It could be, but the other thing being described seems to fit more with fire newts, which
So it
seem
could
like
be less from the Nine Hells and more from the fire elemental plane.
either the fire elemental plane or just things from other planes that just landed there and decided they didn't like the Kahati,
This
or that they were fun sport.
This may be connected to the mine incident we had the other day. I would recommend the druids take notes and then put in a request for a party to investigate the forest that the Gahadi came from, and consider any party doing it be compensated by the school themselves, simply because we might be, that party, not specifically us, that party might be future-proofing against additional incursions on the lands around the forest, which includes the mine that's already paid us quite well.
The druids will bring that up with the school because what you're describing sounds like it could be a much greater threat than anyone had thought was in the forest or in the mountains.
An outside threat, so to speak.
Yeah, an outside threat.
Weird.
And if the druids are done, I think Rain wants to go talk with Friendly and his dad.
Okay.
Do the druids need more, or are they done?
They have taken notes of everything you've said, and they sent off a runner with one of them and said that they will contact you if they learn more. And go enjoy the rest of the festivities. Even if your method of enjoying them is to avoid them.
Not completely. Again, shows up, says hi, has a drink, leaves 20 minutes in. Yeah, I think.
Want to say,
Go ahead.
I want to say, did someone say party? That's
And we'll probably have Rain talking with his dad as part of what we do after session, if you have time, Silver.
Okay.
So yeah, if Zeta doesn't want any more conversation, Rain will head to the next party to do his usual routine, and he'll take Friendly with him.
Okay. And now that the cats seem to be sorted out and calmer, what does Zeta do?
Did you guys finish building my observatory yet? To the druids?
Well, we found an empty tower for you. You can use that, but you're going to have to see about maybe procuring your own telescope. It should be big enough for one.
Zeta goes and procures a telescope.
Okay.
A full-sized, can see all the way to other planets telescope.
And go head over to the artificer department and say, I need this.
Mm-hmm. She has very specific schematics that need to be perfectly tuned.
Given the fact that it's such a precision job, it'll get handed to one of the students who will be graduating next year.
I don't want it to explode.
It's being handed to the best student there that hasn't already graduated. What is Greg doing?
Partying.
More partying?
God damn it, I closed roll 20. Ah!
I'm assuming. Go ahead.
Wait me a second. Greg parties for a couple days, then goes to his workshop. And I guess start to making it a workshop, I will need to buy a lot of tools and tables and stuff.
Well, you've already got a deal for the one table saw.
Yeah, but I have plans for that.
Yeah, and you do have to build a new table saw for the school workshop, but you get that table saw.
So I guess how many days are we talking?
Um, the partying probably lasts probably lasts 6 days once you get after you're back.
I guess in those 6 days, Greg will have finished their new workshop and start working on the new saw table.
Okay.
I will need to buy a bunch of stuff that we don't need to go into the details, but you need to tell me how much it will cost.
Well, you'll need to give me an idea as to what is being purchased, and I will see if I can figure out how much it's going to cost.
You can tell me like next session or something, but I'm thinking like uh presses and a little furnace with all the implements needed, a bunch of tools, a bunch of stools, a bunch of tables. Um, I don't do a lot of workshops, so I don't know, but more tools.
Did you say 6 days? The party went on for 6 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Chad parties for 6 days, and on the seventh day, Chad rested.
Oh,
Lol. Oh my god.
I have some
Um,
example pictures of Zeta's potential observatory.
Hmm.
um,
Ooh.
I guess I will need to ask: does electricity exist?
Mm,
Shocking grasp exists.
there is electricity, but it's not advanced
How do
I
I
because
mean,
how do I have a table saw? Is it like a
it's a
magic version
Foot
of
pedal,
table
foot
saw?
powered.
It's
well, I
foot
mean,
enchanted.
powered or water powered.
you figure it could be magically powered, foot powered.
I would like
Water
I would want to
powered.
I would like want to say that Sasha is magic powered, but for the workshop we'll try to get magic power stuff, but it's expensive and just
Gilbert
get
powered.
just get wind power, and I will need to build at some point a windmill.
That works.
Day 8, Chad hits the gym. Now you gotta do some exercising after partying too, so that you don't become, you know, out of shape.
Of course. What is Tilden doing?
Tilden will have sought out the other students who don't, well, who enjoy festivities but don't party that hard.
The other nerds.
The
I
quieter
was about to say.
students. That
I was about to say nerds.
and probably they've have found a quiet spot along the lake and we are just, chatting, playing some instruments, things like that. Trying to not attract the greater Amorpheus partying crowd over.
Do you all get out your dice and start playing the in-universe version of D&D like
No,
a bunch
actually
of
I do.
nerds?
Turtle is actually trained in playing the lyre. I have proficiency in it.
So how's that meteor that Zeta's been keeping track of going?
Well, you're getting quite a bit of information from it. It doesn't look like it's going to hit any. You can't tell if it's going to impact anything. Maybe the moon? Depends on how everything's orbits go.
Is the moon secretly a dragon?
No, the moon is not secretly a dragon.
Okay, so what you need to do is send a spaceship with a bunch of astronauts to the meteor, drill a hole into it, and then blow it up so that it splits in half.
That sounds familiar. I wonder why.
Well, I was gonna say just don't crash a space station into the moon.
I was referencing Final Fantasy 14.
I was referencing Armageddon.
Yeah. How much more do we have tonight, Silver? Because I really have to pee.
I was gonna say we can probably be done for the night.
Okay.
Do we level up?
No.
Well, doesn't hurt to ask.
Zeta would like to go and open a bank account and deposit her funds.
Okay, we will discuss that between sessions, so you can go pee.
Okay, I'll be back eventually, maybe.
I gotta go to the beds. I am the sleepy man now.
Go get sleep, Coasta.
Enjoy, sleepy man.
Thank you for the game. Good night.
Night.
Be awesome.
I just realized I didn't get a reply from Zeta about learning detect magic.
You
Oh, too
can,
late.
I would say you can probably whisper Kiwi, but I
Ze-
think
Ze-
Zeta was willing to teach you.
So Zeta is willing, but it's going to be more of a when will Zeta find the time?
You may have to keep going and bugging Zeta.
Zeta, 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 Zeta,
You can-
Zeta, Zeta.
I'd be
can-
careful
you
with how
can-
much bugging you do, though.
You can learn to detect magic the way Chad does it,
Okay, I'm going to go pee. I'll be back.
which is con based.
Con-based trap detection?
Yes, con based magic detection.
Well, it's not trap detection I want to learn.